MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad. Or they'll walk out of here 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Chen will come out now and make it. First appearance of the spring. Elias Diaz is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Dustin Fowler is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Philip Hart is also into the ball game as he'll assume duty. He's in left field. Josh Smoker will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Bo Schultz Joe Musgrove is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Chad Poole is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Michael Feliz is also into the game as he takes over at short. A.J. Schugel is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Aaron Slagers is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Here's big Aaron Judge as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Oh and 1, here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brault coming in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw is dropped at first. And that'll have to be ruled an error.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Second baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Into the box, Chasen Shreve as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will. Digging in.
Leading off for the Pirates, left fielder,
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter, Shreve, a Nevada native. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me it wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Michael Feliz, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
In now, Stephen Brault, chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. One inning in the books here. The Yankees are out in.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Hard on the ground toward short. Feliz over to his left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed, but if you got no wheels, you got no wheels.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Into center field, line drive base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. Two batters, two base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. Good job.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Schugel has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Stanton is on his way home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer, high and deep to center field. Brault going back to the track. Gone! Bradley Zimmer with a two-run shot as this lead got even wider.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batter, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings. Hit high and deep to right center. Brault on the move. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. Around second, he's on his way to third. Stallings takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting, third baseman.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is, once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error. And we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Brault going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, second baseman, Freddie.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Brault is there. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops. Freeman takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
In now, Chasen Shreve.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schugel moves over. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Fouled away. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Short, hit hard. Oh, he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the blowout continues. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's...
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the... Into the box, Kyle Crick.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Kyle Crick.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough. to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kyle Crick sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike. The bouncer to the left side. Correa ranges to his right. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Marshall McGreal.
In now, Marshall McGreal. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Start the bus. They're down 15-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Hard on the ground toward short. Feliz takes it in. On to first, and it's dropped. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll need to retrieve this out near the 363 sign. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Second base hit of the game for him. This one an RBI triple, and there's still nobody out, so this could be just the start of it.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Popped him up. Glasnow over to his right. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in now, Chasen Shreve. He swings and grounds it to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Now the relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground. But obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
He swings and grounds it to short.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and it's dropped. And the inning will continue now as there are 2 on with 2 away. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Into the box, Carlos Correa. High and deep to right center. Brault going back, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Standing in now, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Road, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
And the throw here is dropped. And the inning will continue now as there are 2 on with 2 away. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Into the box now, Travis Shaw, ripped toward the gap in right. Zimmer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Freddie Freeman.
In now, Freddie Freeman. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman as the blowout continues.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chasen Shreve.
Into the box, Chasen Shreve. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge.
This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Up high in the air. Glasnow is under it. And that ends the inning. Into the box now, Tyler Glasnow, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Slegers becomes out number 2 this inning.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch outs on only 6 pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Brault is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Brault going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Standing in now, George Cantos, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a soft liner, and the Pirates are in the hit column. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In now, Michael Feliz, As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Shreve with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, Stephen Brault.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Oh, and he misses it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And he's safe.
The batter, third baseman, Kyle.
Stepping in now, Kyle Frick.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. To short, Correa. Right there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and as you can see, they are way behind.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Near instead of foul ball. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Schugel racing back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Second baseman.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, high in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, pitcher, Chasen Shreve.
Into the box, Chasen Shreve.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw is dropped at first. And that will almost certainly be ruled an error.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He grounds it sharply to third. Fielded cleanly onto first, and it's dropped. And as a result, there are 2 on now with only 1 away. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Giancarlo Stanton now. Into center field, line drive base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup.
But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through for a hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Brault is going to have room out there as he puts in now. A.J. Schugel. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Got him to go down swinging there. A.J. Schugel is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Marshall McGreal becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Tyler Glasnow, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the ball is dropped.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And a relay home. Throw won't get him.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And he is in there. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from 3rd. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score.
The pitcher number 47, Jason Shreve.
In now, Jason Shreve. Line drive to center field. Brault is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. On a line, that's a base hit. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he grounds one briskly to short. Feliz ranges to his left. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Bullet back up the middle. Brault will get there, and he puts it away. Into the box, Aaron Slegers. So take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Tom Chen. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tom Chen becomes out number 2 this inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And he'll step on first for the out. The side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. And they...
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. Line drive to center field. Brault is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch. And guys don't take kindly to that. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Into the box, Chasen Shreve.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is scored. To second now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he grounds one briskly to short. Feliz fields it cleanly. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's Chris Bryant now, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in time for the third out, but it's certain. In now, Michael Feliz. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Bryant trying to get there. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Stephen Brault.
Standing in now, Stephen Brault. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit down the line at first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Kyle Crick. Fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop,
Here's Carlos Correa now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Throw into second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
center fielder.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Line drive to center field. Brault has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, third baseman.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Stepping in now, Chasen Shreve. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Number 45.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brault ranging back to the track. 1 run scores. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here's the 0-1. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, center fielder, Bradley
Zimmer. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. High in the air out to center field. Brault moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mark Trumbo will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Into the box, A.J. Schugel. Fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7.
McGreal.
In now, Marshall McGreal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Tyler Glasnow is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Down in order go the Pirates. And they remain well behind.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher,
into the box now, Jacob Stallings. Bullet back up the middle. Brault is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next, for the Yankees,
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Fastball runs inside and gets away. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you played the game. Into the box, Chasen Shreve. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Oh, and he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Jim Russo will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Kenny Vargas will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Freeman scores. It's cut off, so all three runners are in to score.
When you mess with the bull, you expect. To get the horns, right? Bases loaded, and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
A bouncer to the left side. Crick comes up with it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Schugel racing back. Gone! Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting, center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Brault there to put it away and finally put it in. Jim Russo will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Into the box now, Aaron Slagers, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. Yeah, but the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. Tom Chen stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Zimmer is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, George Cantos.
Stepping in now, George Cantos. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
Tons of runs in this one. New York came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Chasen Shreve pitches well enough to get the W. Yu Darvish couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on.